Do you really pay attention to what you put in your body? Do you really think about all the preservatives and chemicals that come from your meats and vegetables? Probably not. If you really care about your health and what goes into your body, you should focus your efforts on eating 100% organic products. In a commercial diet, the consumer would find that there are tangible differences in the substances used to grow food versus an all-organic diet. Non-organic foods will likely contain pesticides, additives, fortifiers, and other synthetic substances grown in their soil and fed to their animals. With an organic diet, everything is 100% natural and clean, and synthetic chemicals and pesticides are not allowed. Even the livestock get fed organic feed and organic fruits and veggies. There are many reasons to switch to an organic diet, but the most important ones would be to avoid the chemicals found in a traditional diet, benefit from more nutrients, and avoid hormones and antibiotics and drugs found in vegetables and animal products. The first reason to make the switch to an all-organic diet would be to avoid the chemicals found in commercial foods. Eating all organic foods is the only way to avoid the plethora of chemicals and poisons found in commercially grown foods. According to the EPA, there are more than 600 active chemicals that are registered for agricultural use, and the average person consumes up to 16 pounds of chemicals and pesticides each year. What's even scarier about this is that the National Academy of Sciences reported that 90% of the chemicals applied to our foods have not been tested for long-term health effects, so we won't even really know what the commercial food is doing to our bodies until it's too late. The second reason you should make the switch to an all-organic diet would be to benefit from all the nutrients commercially grown food doesn't give you. Organic foods have more nutrients, vitamins, minerals, and enzymes than commercially grown food because the soil is managed and nourished in an all-natural way with no pesticides or enhancers. The Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine conducted a study and found that when comparing the nutritional value of commercially grown foods to organically grown foods, fruits, veggies, and grains had much less nutritional value when compared to organic foods. Further studies found that 5 servings of organically grown foods, which consisted of lettuce, spinach, carrots, potatoes, and cabbage, had much more vitamin C and D when compared to commercially grown products. The last reason to switch to an all-organic diet would be to avoid hormones, antibiotics, and drugs found in commercial food products. Conventional meat and dairy are at the highest risk for being contaminated by harmful substances, and more than 90% of pesticides Americans consumed are found in the fat tissues and meat and dairy products. The EPA reports that a majority of pesticide intakes come from meat, poultry, fish, eggs, and dairy products because they are high in the food chain. For example, a large fish eats a small fish that eats a smaller fish, and they accumulate the toxins in a chain. The same problem is found in commercially fed cows, chickens, and pigs because they are fed other animal parts and byproducts that heavily contain toxins and chemicals which are not healthy to consume. In closing, if you really care about yourself and your health, you should make a conscious effort to switch to an all-organic diet. Organic foods don't contain food additives or flavor enhancers like high fructose corn syrup and MSGs that can cause health problems down the road. It's all 100% natural. When you are eating commercially grown food, especially meat and dairy, you are collecting all those nasty pesticides when you could be collecting more nutrients and a better flavor from organic substances. I feel like making the switch to an organic diet should be a very easy decision to make because organic food is pure, free of chemicals, much more nutritious, and contain much less antibiotics and hormones.